Kinley's got this incredible rich history that really goes back to the start of the old Lilydale Quarry, which opened up in 1878. It's one of the reasons that Lilydale really became the sort of township and eventually part of Melbourne that it now is, because of the quarrying activities that were happening here. And that goes back to David Mitchell, who originally set up the quarry all those years ago.
David Mitchell and Cave Hill Quarry played a very big part in Lilydale's history, so of course I'm very fascinated with the story of David Mitchell. He had found out about the Cave Hill up here, explored it and bought the property, and was then able to produce his own limestone to make his cement for his building projects down in Melbourne, including the Melbourne Exhibition Building today and Scotch Church. He was a very entrepreneurial man, so he had a lot of land here, and once he cleared it, then took on cattle and then got into dairying. It started with the milk, he was into the butter and the cheese, and any product left over, he decided he better have a group of pigs, and then of course he established the bacon curing plant that we're sitting in at the moment.
To think that David Mitchell built this dairy in the 1890s, by all accounts he trialled different milking machines until he found a machine that could milk, 10 cows in 20 minutes. The 1890s was just incredible. So in the early 1900s he was exporting his cheese and butter over to the UK.
You've got this rich history that ran that whole time around what was happening on the site, whether it was the quarrying of limestone, whether it was the farming they did on site. All of that was tied into what made this entire place special, and that's one of the things we really want to celebrate when it comes to delivering on the next phase of Kinley.